Good evening, fam. Welcome to Soul Sick Fridays, a place where God restores the wholeness of your soul by bringing His truth into the places that shake, healing what was broken, and aligning your inner life with His purposes and purpose. Share this video with the friends and family. Like, follow, and subscribe so we can continue growing together. As we continue to move into the work of the mind, heart, and the will, the starting point must be choice. Choice. Before thoughts settle, before emotions surge, before decisions form, there is almost a moment where the will must decide who leads, whether it is God or your own perspective, influenced by the enemy. In Matthew 26 and 39, Jesus gives us one of the clearest pictures of spiritual maturity, not the absence of emotion, but obedience in the presence of it. In the Garden of Gethsemane, right before he was captured and will be eventually crucified, Jesus does not deny what he feels. He said, God, take this thing from me. If you can, please take this thing. You got to understand the brevity of this. I mean, he knew he was going to die. And he been dying for people. It really, from our perspective, really didn't deserve it. But he did it anyway. He said, my will your will be done. He acknowledged the weight, the sorrow. The sorrow, because he had to be separated from the Father in order for him to take the sins of the world on his shoulders. Man, I can't imagine going through something like that. And the difficulty of a lot ahead of him was excruciating. Yet, he makes a deliberate choice. Not my will, but yours be done. This moment reveals the consistency with God. It's not built on comfort or clarity, but on submission. Choosing God consistently does not mean you won't struggle internally. It means your will remains anchored to God, even when your emotions resist. This is where emotional maturity begins. Feelings can be honest without being authoritative. Jesus shows us that you can express what your soul is experiencing, because he asked about it. Dad, please, if you came in, can we find another way? Yeah. while still leading your way to God's purpose. Choosing God consistently means allowing truth to govern your decisions, even when emotions are, Over time, repeating choices like this will train the heart, stabilize the inner life, and form a trust that does not collapse under pressure. Consistency with God is not about feeling strong. It's about choosing Him faithfully in every season. When the will stays committed, alignment follows. So this week, when emotions rise, pause and ask God to help you choose His will consistently, even when it feels difficult. Yeah. Maybe today you recognize that moment of trust in your own life, the place where your thoughts are full, the emotions are strong, and your heart knows it needs God's dimension. Jesus shows us in the Garden of Gethsemane that the path to wholeness begins with a trust to trust the Father, a trust to place our will in His hands. Yeah. If you are ready to begin walking with Christ today, God is inviting you into that same relationship of trust. You can simply say, God, Jesus, I accept you. I believe in you. I trust you with my life. I cannot fix everything on my own. So I place my will in your hands. Thank you for dying for me and rose again so my sins are forgiven. I've been beat and turned back to you. Lead me in no way in Jesus' name. If you pray that today, put in the comments and choose you, Jesus. Let's keep walking this path with Him. Here is the QR code to a video I prepared that will walk you through a simple, loving pathway back to God's heart. Okay? I love y'all. God bless you. And I'm going to see you next Friday.